So we started in my garage in 1998, actually, and developed a product and a process, and we started manufacturing a product. Actually, I didn't start manufacturing. I had other people make the product for me, and I would sell the product. So I was, quote unquote, a virtual manufacturing company. And then we took on production, we took on sales, we took on distribution, at the same time developing a product and putting our staff together, and ultimately wound up with a very successful company and sold that company in 2018. And now we're focused on trying to change the U.S. economy in a positive way.
So that was a 20-year run for you. Did everything you made in America?
We tried very hard to put as many U.S.-made products in our machines as possible. We developed a huge piece of vacuum equipment. We used Goodyear tires that were made in the United States. We looked for a diesel engine that was made in the United States. There's not one of that particular size range. Anything less than 100 horsepower is not made in this country. We did find U.S.-made gas engines, which Kohler is the only gas-made engine in the United States anymore. So we did incorporate as much U.S. product and content as possible, which we are encouraging manufacturers to do. They are looking to re-domesticate their supply chains, and we're helping them do that.
Well, yeah, we need to do that because of the health issues with the virus and so forth, but we also need to do it from a national security standpoint. I mean, I started briefing the Pentagon, I guess it's now 13 years ago, and they just didn't get the fact that we could be in an economic war. They didn't get the idea that everything we use in the military has to have an American-made aspect to it, or we could just be cut off. Rosemary Gibson, we've talked to a lot, and she was one of our first guests, and she said, what if our soldiers can't get penicillin? What happens if there's a big disease outbreak or they start one and everybody goes sick because Americans don't make our drug supply anymore?
Now, one of the part of my presentation is that 97% of our clothing is not made here. 80% of our pharmaceuticals are not made here. Almost none of our electronics are made here, and we're seeing that pinch. So if they cut us off today, 6 months from now, we'd be naked, we'd be sick, and we'd literally be Neanderthals without our electronics. So our sovereignty is long gone. We have to figure out how to get that back, whether that's technology or however we have to do that, but we have to figure out how to start making these products here ourselves in order to return our sovereignty to return.